Hey there everybody, how's it going? Foxman here, and you know what, I've got a new series for you. I hope you don't mind. This game is called Life in Bunker, and that makes this Foxman Plays Life in Bunker. Now originally I was just going to do a Foxman Fiddles. Those are kind of videos that I do where I just kind of want to display a game, but maybe I don't want to do a long-termish play with it. However, I have sunk a few hours into Life in Bunker, and I love Bunker. I love Lamp, I love Bunker. No, it's actually a fun little game that scratches a bit of an itch that I have with games, and we'll get into it. I just want to quickly do the info session up front. So it's made by Flock Studios Ltd. You can actually, well, you can see that down here. And the game's website is lifeinbunker.com. Of course, I'll have this information in the description for you. And it just released on the 25th of February of this year, 2016. And you can get it on Steam for, well, I'm not sure what it's selling for US dollars, but Canadian, it is $17.99. And on the website directly, they're selling it for $15.99. Again, I'm not sure if that's Canadian or maybe that's the US price itself. Anyways, it is a, well, what they call a bunker building simulator. And the general description is that we are the Bunker Warden, and we have a group of residents in this bunker. And we have to try and make them, you know, survive until the surface of our world is habitable once again. You would have seen in that very brief intro clip video at the beginning of the game there that looks like an asteroid or a large comet, whatever the scientific designation of that particular body of rock and brimstone was, that's what's you know, tarnished the surface of the earth, and we've gone down into the bunker to survive until we can yet again come up. So it's a bit of a, you know, people will compare it to Fallout Shelters, or is it just Fallout Shelter? Fallout Shelter. It's got a little bit of a Sims, you know, the Sims sort of vibe to it. As you'll see, it's a little more up close and personal as compared to Fallout Shelter. And while I haven't played it, a lot of people are saying, hey, this is kind of like Dungeon Keeper. So maybe that's my cue to go and play Dungeon Keeper as well, because I kind of like these games. Although I got burnt out on Fallout Shelters because it just got too much like do one action and wait several hours to do another for me, and that just kind of killed my vibe. So this, from what I played thus far, is a lot more hands-on. You're always doing something. There's not enough time in the day, and that's kind of what I like. So we got to come up with a name for our bunker. So I'm just going to call this the... Oh, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'm thinking... Let's call this... the... I'm really not sure. Let's go. You know what? I'm getting a whole, you know, the whole desert vibe here. This is reminding me of Mad Max. Let's just call this Maximilian. It's just the one L, I think. Maximilian. Plus, I have a great grandfather on my Danish side, Maximilian, which apparently I've heard it's more of a German name, but hey, man, they're Danish. So I'm just saying. World size, I haven't done the large world size. I think that's something that I'll get into later. For now, I don't think it's necessary. As you'll see when we get into the game, we're underground, and we can actually build towards 4 levels, 4 floors, 4 layers, whatever you want to call it. We start with 1, and we can expand that horizontally in the X and Y. No, wait. What are the horizontal axes? Whatever. And then we can also... Let's just play. I don't need to describe it at the menu because that doesn't help very much. Of course, we can also tinker around with these these 4 items here. So in the game, we will come across ore. There are a certain amount of caverns. Events can happen, and mole men are like the enemy. Well, the number of enemies generated in the game. This is a procedurally generated game, so obviously we can, you know, tinker with the procedural generation. We can say, you know, I want less, I want more, give it to me. As well, we can hide rifts and mines. Rifts are what we build our elevators on to go down and create another level. And mines, well, that's where we get some sweet concentrated ore. Anyways, you know what? Let's just do the tutorial. Tutorial's on by default. Safety always off. But yeah, let's just do this. Let's just jump in and let's do it to it. All right. So, congratulations, you've been elected as our new warden. This is a compulsory induction course for the new bunker wardens, but you know, it was all written by some bureaucrats who have never actually lived in a bunker. If you know your way around, you can just skip it and jump right down to business. I won't tell anybody. Promise. Shall we begin the course? So I'm going to go through some of this stuff. I'm going to read some of it, and some of it I might just be like, no, we don't need to read it. So I am the president. I'm the bunker president and the bunker warden. I can veto whatever I want. But let's do it. I do like the aesthetic of this. They're kind of blocky, simple, but they still have a nice, I don't know, personality about them. Again, that's the kind of the Sims side I was talking about. They mumble and grumble and they have their needs. So we move the camera, WASD, simple enough. WASD. I'm using my scroll wheel as well, and if I click down on my scroll wheel, I can rotate as well. You can press Q and E to rotate on the keyboard if you rather not use your scroll wheel, or maybe your scroll wheel just doesn't want to work. And then we can press Z to kind of pan down like that, and X to pan up. So you can do a lot of that. And these are our little dudes going around. So use Q and E to rotate camera. All right, they want me to do that. F and G to, oh yeah, so you can zoom in and out on the keyboard as well. And then, like I said, Z and X. There we go. So time is an abstract thing which goes differently for everyone, especially in the bunker. Thank you, Albert Einstein, for your special relativity. Wait, was that general? No, that was special relativity. This panel shows the local bunker time, and buttons control it. So, you know, once we kind of give out orders and stuff in this game, if we want to sit back and wait to generate resources or for things to be built or destroyed, whatever the actions may be, we can always speed it up. So, an experienced warden knows that the bunker is not just floors and walls, but also a complex system of power and water grids. The bunker, besides the main layer, which shows all objects and residents, has several other layers initially hidden from the eye. The water grid and the power grid. To switch between these layers, use the button. So you'll see over in the top left here, the little red underline indicates which layer we are currently on, which is the main layer. Of course, when we build new equipment in this game, equipment has certain requirements. Some of it requires water, some power, some require both of those to function. So until you make those connections, they won't work. And this game is certainly, you know, it's a bunker management, which means you need to, like any sort of management type game, you have resources you need to manage and keep an eye on. So we need to actually be producing the water and producing the power so that we can provide it to the other equipment. So several things to take into consideration. Okay. Oxygen is another one of those resources. We can see it's is level up here. O2 is 100%. The underground air contains a very little amount of oxygen and a lot of dust, making it very hard to breathe in. The residents constantly require clean, fresh air. Each underground level has its own oxygen level, something I think important for us to keep in mind moving forward. The lack of oxygen in the air can have dreadful consequences for the residents. So, well, like I already showed, oxygen's up there. Something we got to keep an eye on. If it's going down pretty quickly, then maybe we need to take action. The underground levels. Every warden must remember that the bunker can grow not only wide but deep as well. The underground world of the bunker consists of 4 underground levels which go deep down. To switch between them, use the arrows. What arrows? Oh, the arrows in the top left here. I haven't ever actually built a bunker layer number 2, 3, or 4, but I know how to, at least. In order to make the lower levels accessible to residents, you need to build a special lifts. It's just a lift, but whatever. Don't hurry, though. We have a long list of things we must do before we're even thinking about expanding. Of course. Statistics. A warden must always have all the information at hand. For basic access to the bunker statistics, press the button, Bunker Stats, or the tab button. This window contains all important information about the bunker, its residents, upgrades, and lists the most recent events. So that icon has changed. You can see it looks like a piece of paper here. Over here on the top left, it's like a bar graph with an arrow. Same thing. Don't worry. Confused me the first time too. Modes. A good warden always knows the right time to expand the bunker. That's why he has a range of different tools available on the main panel. So we've got a cursor, we've got fundamental structures, we've got our utilities. Oh wait, sorry, that includes utilities. Then we've got infrastructure, and then we've got the destroy, so we can destroy things. Again, we'll get into that stuff later. Actually, pretty soon it's going to have us start doing that anyways. And then the resources main menu, you can see along the top here. So 1 is our population. 2 is our research points, which we use to upgrade technologies and stuff, so we can be more efficient and build new types of equipment and so on and so forth. Garbage. We produce garbage down here. We got to manage it somehow. So right now we currently have 0 out of a possible 50 that we can manage. So once we get close to that, we'll need to be able to we'll have to build something so that we can accommodate more garbage. Building materials. Again, it takes materials to build things. This is the ore that we currently have, the fruits, vegetables, grains, and fish. You know, we need to eat. We gotta eat. So it's funny. I don't know if it's just the tutorial. You start with vegetables. I tried my own little like non-tutorial playthrough, and I started with 40 fish. So I don't know if that'll switch up every time. I'm not really sure if it matters all that much. But we gotta have some kind of food, otherwise we're gonna starve. And then main menu is the little gear cog. So new residents. Every warden must remember that a gradual change of generation is vital. Generations is vital for a long and successful life in a bunker. Select the incubator. Each incubator can simultaneously sustain and produce up to 3 embryos. Press, that's a little egg icon there. Yeah, some of you guys are going to get a kick out of that. Press the egg icon to commence production of new residents. Once the embryo is fully developed, a new healthy child will appear in the bunker. So that's another big thing about this game, is that people, they're born, they live, and they die in the bunker, because it's apparently going to take a long time for the surface to be habitable once again. So we need to make sure we sustain life long enough, and then we can repopulate up on the surface. So constantly we need new young little dudes. We need to get them growing up, and then they can serve their purpose in the bunker, because the old residents, once they turn old, they don't work anymore. They just suck the life out of us. They eat and they shit and they, whatever, play canasta with each other. So anyways, they're finally getting us to do some of the stuff, so let's do it. This here is the incubator, and you can see kind of on the right side here, they have our little tasks, and as certain events happen throughout the game, they'll kind of pop up there with the little noise too. So we've got 3 slots for this incubator, and you can see here it says the future skills are randomly generated. However, by using the research points, you can give a new resident the most needed set of skills. So we'll be able to unlock certain things to make these new residents even better. I don't know, I haven't ventured that far into the game, but something we'll get into at a certain point. But for now, we're just going to click the old egg icon, and there we go. Professions. The Bunker Warden is also in charge of distributing jobs among the residents. The bunker residents are capable of doing many jobs, but every resident is unique and can be assigned to specific tasks. Select a resident and give him/her one of the available professions. You can also grant and change professions in the bunker's stats window on the tab Residents. Once you've made yourself familiar with this procedure, select and assign 3 residents to be workers. So, what all that mumbo jumbo was saying, because I know I wasn't paying attention and you weren't paying attention, it's okay. Each of these dudes or dudettes can have a profession, and we've got 6 professions to choose from, but not every dude or dudette is capable of, you know, all the professions. Usually they just have a few that you can assign them. But yeah, if we assign them professions, then they'll automatically do certain duties when certain events happen. Yes, I said duties. Duty. Or when we perform certain actions, then those certain dudes... Oh my gosh, this is a mole man. We're right next to a cavern. Okay. Anyways, let's exit out of the incubator. So we got to select 3 workers, so I can just manually select one and click on the profession tab. Alternatively, what I like to do sometimes to get a better look at it is you click on the little stats tab up here, and then we've got this residence tab where we can then, you know, see who all can do what. So they want 3 workers, so ideally I'd like to pick people that are more like can only be a worker or something else, right? You see this guy here, Chuck Zeiser, he can be a scientist. And same, oh wow, that's hilarious, Maximilian. That's quite the quinky dink. He can also be a scientist, but he can be a cook, he can be an engineer. This guy can be an engineer or a janitor. So you gotta think like, well, only 2 people can be cooks. I'd rather Hala be the cook because this guy could be a scientist. This guy can't be. You know, I could make this guy be the scientist, and then this guy could be the engineer, or this guy. You know what I'm saying? Is you want to make it so like things are efficient. So I'm definitely making this guy a worker because he doesn't have very many other options. Engineer's pretty good. This guy will be a worker. He doesn't have very many other options. And this guy could be an engineer, which is pretty awesome. And let's just go with... these 2 dudes are exactly identical. So there. We've got 3 workers. Any future warden must know the bunker, as every other home, must be kept clean. To tackle this, you need janitors. The janitors clean garbage in the bunker and clear the landfills. All collected garbage goes into the waste container. Now pick a resident and make him a janitor. Him or her. Okay. Again, I'm going to go to this tab because it makes it a lot easier than just randomly selecting one. So janitor is a little brush icon here. And you can see how we can organize things by like who could possibly be a worker, who could possibly be a janitor. You know, we can sort it by all sorts of things. Here's the health of the residents. This is the age. Wow, everybody is 2 and 3 years old. Yikes. So what I want a janitor. Pretty much anybody can be a janitor. Let's pick this guy. No, this girl, Charlotte. There we go. Destruction of walls and ground. At one point, you won't have enough space to build new objects. That's when you'll need, that's when you'll have to knock down a few walls to do some digging. On the modes panel, choose destroy mode and select a place where you'd like to have a new room and mark 10 by 10 tiles. Simply click with the, this is the mouse, left mouse click button is what they're indicating here. Left click on the tiles you want to destroy. They will be marked. If you want to undo the selection, then press right click on your mouse. When you are satisfied with the layout of the room, confirm by pressing the button, and workers will start digging. If you have in your mind you want to cancel all the tiles you mark, press the button 2. This is an X. Anyways, so next, of floors. Okay, Warden, please concentrate. By building floors, you automatically build ceilings as well. Thus, placing floors on cleared ground can protect it from landfalls in the future. That's important. Landfalls can cause some shitty stuff. So we want ceilings and floors, and it just looks better, you know. So we've got several types of flooring. We'll get into that later. Some objects can be built on a specific type of floor, like only on a specific type of floor. So the mini reactor in the refinery can only be built on concrete. Important to remember. So on the modes panel, under the fundamental, blah blah blah. It's okay. I know how to build floors, walls as well. We need to build walls to separate big spaces into smaller rooms, and I don't know if that has any effect on landfalls, landfills, landslides. Land something. Okay, I know how to do that. I'll show you guys. And then, okay, so this is what they want us to do, building beds. Warden, your residents can, of course, sleep on the floor, but they have a far better sleep in comfy, soft beds. Build 6 single beds in a room you've just built on the modes panel. Yes, there's, you know, all the items. We will go into that. We don't need to read about it. So the thing about this, here, I'm going to pause it for now, just so I can get a better look, is the world is procedurally generated, although I can't remember if when you start a tutorial if your little building like this looks the same, but you can see actually this is a rift, and that was an option at the start of the game. We can have it so it hides rifts and mines. It adds a little bit of challenge so you don't know which direction you want to build. But this is where we would have to dig to and place a lift on top of that. And then we could start building our second level. This is a mine, an ore deposit. So we can put our little machines on these guys that we can then get a lot of ore from there, because we require ore to do certain things. And yeah, and then we've got just this dirt and certain rocks. This is you can see these ones, these little rocks we can get through easily enough, but this stuff, the more concentrated rock, I guess, we need to do research to get through that. So that plays a factor in all of our building and stuff early on. At least it determines where we can build, where we can't build. What I'm mostly looking at is, okay, so basically we're going to be building a bedroom. Where is the best place to start building it? This is the storage room that we've got going on there, waste storage, and this is storage container. You can see the symbol, the 3 circles, that is the ore. Of course, we can build more storage to contain other items. This is our incubator. This is a fridge. This is a mini reactor. So this is what's providing our power. Another storage container here for just our raw building materials, and our water pump, so we can provide water to the other equipment. No, I'm not clicking you. We've got air purifiers. This is the entrance. This is the first lift. And then this is a big air purifier. So there's no real rhyme or reason to what's going on here. What I do know is that if we click destroy, this wall here, this is up against the very edge of the world. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes you'll be smack dab in the middle. So we can't really build much further over here. And we've got some mole men in here. They will attack us. They probably won't kill us. These big rocks are kind of in the way. So I'm almost thinking... we're in like pretty much the very corner. This is another edge of this this world. So, bedrooms. I could build something. It doesn't have to be pretty. Again, this is the tutorial, and we won't be returning back to it after the tutorial is done. So, let's just let's do the basics. Let's just get it over with. I'm actually going to build. Let's do this. So we have to destroy this wall. let's just get started. They wanted 10 by 10, right? But I'm gonna go more than that, I think. Wait, did they say 10 by 10? Or was that just a suggestion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 10 by 10 is huge. Let's just start with this. We'll see if we can fit 6 beds in there. And, of course, I gotta hit play again because I paused it. And I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee because I need to drink. Okay. So, we'll notice. Also, when we zoom in, we can hear what is going on. When we zoom out, we still hear the music, which is nice. Look at these guys go. So the people that we selected were the ones that we designated as workers. These other dudes walking around, they're just doing jack all. They're sucking up all the air in the air room. Okay, now if I want to, we can speed it up just so we don't have to wait so much. Let's go all out. Okay, I'm gonna slow it down in a minute, but you can see here this big rock. If I tell them to destroy it, they'll be like, no man, I can't do it. We need to research it. But we don't collect research points unless we have like a research, I don't know what they call it, station or something. Actually, yeah, we're pretty much at the limit right here. Oh wait, maybe they can destroy this, but they can't destroy this one. Could be that. Let's see if somebody can destroy this. Destroy this type, we must research tampered drill bit? Don't be tampering with my drill bit. Alright, well, let's at least get some walls up first. I don't know if I'll be able to fit 6 beds in here. What I'm actually gonna do is use this rock here almost as a natural wall. Yeah. And then these 3 in between, I'll put a wall there. Okay, you guys can go to work. The builders, they do the destroying and they do the building. The workers. Okay. So click that tab again. We click walls. And then Bob's your uncle. And we say, yep, we're good with that. Okay. For floors, so now we're in the fundamental structures. We just click the floor tabs. For the bedroom, I don't know what, you know what, let's just go with blue here. You can click and drag. You can't do like click a corner and make a square. You have to kind of place them one by one, but it's still pretty easy. You just slide it across. Okay. I think this should be good enough for 6 beds. If not, there's no reason they all have to be in the same room. We could make another room, you know, over here that looks like a lot of dirt there. We could put more beds, but I'd like to avoid that if I could, obviously. And then for facilities, we click this, and you can see it's divided into different categories. We've got doors and lifts, life support, residential zone, storages, farming, production, resting zone, and MISC. So I think it's under resident. And then single bed, and here you can see we can unlock bunk bed, which is a big space saver, but we have to research it. And again, we need research points, which we don't have. And oh my goodness, you can see, hooray, Cassia, Ala, and Akira. Sure that's not Shakira? Okay, I'm gonna go look at those little turd nuggets in a minute, but first let's get these beds placed down. And the thing with beds is they have to be accessible from one side at least. So, actually, oh, we could do like that. Look at that. That's nice, eh? That'll work. Doesn't matter which side. So now we've got these 3 little turd nuggets. You can see. She's roaming around. But there's no profession tab because she's not old enough. She needs to age. So basically, she's just going to be hanging out, eating all the food, drinking all the water. But that's okay. And now what we want to do, the store's not going to tell us, but, you know, it's good to incubate immediately after. So shower and toilet. Warden, I really hope that you, as well as I, Do not like the smell of sweat and feces. Listen, man, just because it's my kink and it's my fetish, don't mean you need to bring it up. Okay? I do like it. I love the smell of sweat and feces. I'm just joking, I don't. But if you do, hey, that's, it's your prerogative. But for the greater good of the bunker, let's pretend that everybody don't. Hence, you must build 2 toilet cabins and 2 shower pods. To begin, select the tab infrastructure, Easy enough. Okay, I'm gonna incubate these turds, though. So, I was kind of hoping to build the shower and the toilet next to the bedroom. Or the bunker barracks. Whatever you freaking call it. But that's not really an option. We could go in here. I think we can take these guys down. Let's just try it. Let's destroy... doesn't really matter. I guess we'll destroy this one. Destroy what's up. We can't see everything that's in there, but if there's a marker above it, that means there's a piece of dirt or something that we can destroy. So, when we breach this wall... Oh, the brawl will fall down on us. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Oh, yeah. Whack 'em. See, these dudes are coming to help out, though. So now the janitor... I love this. The janitor uses a vacuum and vacuums up their corpses. It's so good. I don't know why I like that as much as I do, but I do. I do. So fortunately, they can clear all this stuff here. Let's speed it up a bit. Oh, I also forgot to mention, you can look at our residence. You see the little 3, the green 3? That means there's 3 useless pieces of shit roaming around right now. Those are the little babies. So once they've matured and they can actually take on a job, they'll move into the, that'll go away. So let's build our wall first. So these people have some pooping privacy. And I'll probably stick with the blue tiles in here as well. There you go. I accept. This is your mission, should you choose to accept it. This message will self-destruct in 3 seconds. Look at this guy. What are you doing, Chuck? You're walking. I thought I gave you a job. You have no profession. You're unemployed. Well, there ain't no welfare down here, son. Okay. They're almost done. Let's go to our facilities tab, and then under residential zone, we've got the shower pod and the toilet cabin. Other things here, because I know you're probably curious, we've got the canteen table, kitchen, infirmary, research station. You know what? Let's go through all of these. Doors and lifts, single door, double door. I didn't put a door on these guys. If we right click, we can rotate. As you can see, we need 3 blocks clear to place the single door. But again, for the tutorial, I'm not too worried about making things look that pretty. Double door, it takes up 4, as you can see. And you can already see, the single doors. And this one is a double door. So that's nice. And the lift, which is something we have to research. Again, I mentioned that is what we use to put on top of the rift. Life support, we've got the mini reactor, which provides power. We've already got one of them, but there may be a point in time when we need more power. Big reactor, so same idea. Power switchboard, I'm not sure what this does. Do we have a power switchboard? I don't know. I don't think so. Never use them. What does it say? A power switchboard allows you to control groups of objects and build complex power grids. Cool. That'll be fun to play around with later, I'm sure. We've got our water pump. We've got a water switchboard, which I'm assuming does the same thing as the power switchboard, air purifier, and the big air purifier. There. So then we've gone through the kitchen, infirmary, and the research station was what I was talking about. You have somebody actually sit there. I think it's a scientist. They sit there and they do the research. They collect the research points, and then you get to spend them on whatever you want. infirmary. If you don't know what an infirmary is, that heals people. It's like a little mini hospital. For our, storage, we've got the fridge, which stores food, storage container there, and a waste container. Simple enough. And we can do farming down here. We've got a vegetable patch we can do, and then we can research a grain patch, fish aquarium, which is not for looking, it's for fishing fish, and then the fruit bush. And production is where we find our mining machine. That's what we put on these little bits of ore, so I might want to do that soon. If this wasn't the tutorial, that's something you want to kind of get going on a little bit earlier, perhaps. And then the refinery is what actually turns the ore into the building material, which we use. Garbage collector and the incubator. Recycler. And this will very slowly recycle garbage from waste containers. So that's good. And we can build another incubator so we can have like a whole ton of kids popping out. Then we have this was the resting tab. We've got a sofa, the virtual reality game machine, a dance machine, and then we'll put the exercycle in the resting tab. Well, that ain't rest, man, that's exercise. And then the treadmill as well. But it is important to keep your dudes in fit condition and all that kind of stuff. And then MISC, we've got vertical lamp and floor lamp. So you can see already we got some floor lamps here. You know what? I don't see a vertical lamp. Let's throw a vertical lamp like right there, just to see what it looks like. Cause I've never done that. So while they're doing that, let's get the showers and the toilets. I don't know which is the best way. Doesn't really matter. You can see the little green arrow. That's how they'll access it. So you can't have, really have the green arrow right there. Even though it says it's green, they can't access it. You need it like that. So let's just go like that. Give them one space in between. And then toilets. We'll put the toilets just on this side. And we'll put them side by side. All by myself. Okay, you can do that faster. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Delicioso. So they built the shower pods first, because that's what I told them to build first. So the water grid. This is where the real fun begins. Well done. The toilet cabins and the shower pods have been built. However, the residents cannot use them just yet. Some objects require water to function. To make the newly built facilities available to residents, you have to connect them to the water grid. Okay, it's easy enough. Let me show you. We click the little water icon, the water droplet. It shows us the water grid. So you see this tube with the line of blue along the top? That's the water piping. So you can see the air purifiers. They require water. And you'll be like, well, why, Michael, why does this one water purifier not hooked up directly? Well, it's actually hooked up through the other water purifier. So that's how, it's keeping the grid going. So that's just something to consider. You don't need to have a direct, the pipe hooked up directly to each, so long as there is a connection between the equipment that uses the water or uses the power, if that makes sense. So you'll see what I mean in a second. So we select the fundamental structures tab, and then we select the electricity and waters tab. Oh shit, objects, they fail. So something is just broken down. If you don't forget to assign an engineer, he will quickly deal with it. So okay, well, we'll come back to this in a second. Let's fix the problem. So, floor lamp broken. Click to remove the camera. So, I don't know how it's broken, but you can see the icon is there. This guy's just looking at it like a jabroni. So, if we go to our residence tab, do we have an engineer? No, we don't. But we have 3 possible engineers. So, this is how I'm going to do it. Chuck is going to be the scientist. Maximilian's going to be the cook. Actually, I might do 2 scientists and make Hala the cook, because she can't do anything. Scientists are a rare commodity right now. But for sure, I'm going to make Kyriakos. I really don't know how to say that. I'm just going to call you Mrs. Burns? Mr. Burns? I don't know. I'm just going to call you Burns. You're the engineer. So now we should see the engineer coming over here. Where's Burns? Where's Burnsy? And you can see now, another slacker has become old enough to work. So they're growing up. How's our incubator doing? It's getting close. So we should see 2 more slackers. I guess it's fixed. Oh, we can change. Oh my gosh. That's cool. I like the red. Green's pretty cool too. You could do like different colors depending on the room they're in. Oh, can we do that? Oh, I never knew this before. Oh, yeah. This is the mood lighting for the incubator. Let's get it on. Okay. Now we can get back to our little water grid. The water pipe. And then it's pretty simple. What we just do is we'll connect it. You can see it's got multiple connections. You can any square you can connect it to. So this is gonna go like this, and then I'm actually just gonna go like this, and bam, 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 Bigelow. So now we can go back to this view, or well, we can watch as they build this, and you can see they look like little green ghosts. Little green ghosts. And then if we go back, see how the light is blinking? That means, hey, I'm not getting water, man. What the heck is going on? But once it's solid, solid as a rock, there we go. Mining machine. Dear Warden, in order to replenish the supplies of the building materials, you need to start mining ore. Build a mining machine on an ore deposit. You'll most likely have to dig up a path to one of those. So don't worry about there's a lot of text here, and my first time playing through this, I was a bit confused. But honestly, it's the interface ain't so bad. It's pretty good actually. I like it. It's simple to the point. So we need to build a mining machine. To build a mining machine, we need to find the ore. Look at, we got 3 new little shitheads. Oh, Naomi Cohen. Oh, are you one of the Cohen sisters? Oh, you gonna make the next, you know, great movie? Oh, where brother, where art thou too? Ugh. When I wada you to get the hell out of my bunker. Okay, well, you know what? Let's get 3 more duty heads going. I really shouldn't be worrying about that with this tutorial, but I am. So this mine is pretty freaking close by. So I'm just thinking of the best way of getting in there. We're kind of blocked by these lights. I don't really want to unblock the lights, I guess. What I'm gonna do, let's make a double wide door here, and then we'll have like a little hallway or something. Right clicking to, oopsies, to undo. Let's just get access to it first and clear out the basics. So there we go. Once we say yes, then they're gonna get to work. And what I can do, if I go to our tab here and select worker, I can see any other slackers. We're not really working with farmers right now, so I'm gonna make you a worker. I'm gonna make you a worker, and that'll just speed things up. And once we are farming and stuff like that, well, hey, we can get to farming. So that's just gonna make more dudes come and work on this, and it's gonna make it go by faster. That's great. So for fundamental structures, sorry, not fundamental, we want to go to doors and lifts. We're going to do double door, right click to rotate, and place this mofo. And you know what? I'm actually going to destroy this as well. And this. This could be a nice big area for stuff. Alright. Get to work. Let's speed it up. The door is already there. That's awesome. And that's where we can put... Again, I don't think the tutorial cares about putting another floor. But we could always do that just to be like, well, I did it. But we have to get research points first, I suppose. Alright. Good stuff. Let's slow it down a little bit. For now, I'm just going to keep this as a narrow hallway. So let's get the walls going there. And like that. and like that. And you may commence. And then I think, yeah, I'm just going to do all... Uh-oh, small earthquakes can cause a landfall on empty tiles. Until the janitors clean the debris, you cannot build on these. So you can see here, this little bit of debris, that's from the landfall, because I don't have a ceiling or floor here yet. So the janitors are coming in, or janitor, to vacuum it up. I love it so much. I don't know why I love the idea of them just vacuuming up everything. I've got my Dyson, and don't worry, I'm gonna solve the problem. I'm gonna fix the problem. Okay. We're gonna do, let's rotate a little bit here. I'm just gonna do concrete everywhere. I don't know how much this actually costs. I might need to expand this room actually, because I'm gonna be putting a refinery in here. So, this guy got trapped! You got trapped? How'd that happen? That's, I don't know, that's not fun. It's just like in Prison Architect when they get trapped when you're building a fence. Alright. Okay, there you go. You're on the other side now, brother. So, facilities, we go to, is it production? Yes, it is. And then mining. So, again, I can rotate this. You can see it's got like a little box there. It's like kind of like a control interface, if you will. So I just want that facing this side. I don't know if it'd be non-usable if it was facing the other way, but I don't intend to find out. Maybe I should have just made this room bigger from the start, because we could put storage and stuff in here. There we go. Power. Warden, some objects like mining machines don't work without power. We must connect the mining machine to the power grid. Da 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 da. It's the same as the water. So let me show you. We click the power tab. We click fundamental structures, electricity and water, power cable. So all we have to do is continue the cable on. So you know that this is the reactor over here, and you can see the green line is the power cable, and it's connected. So these are lights, you know, it's connected through all this equipment, through that light, this equipment, it's coming through here. So we don't need to draw a line directly from the whatchamacallit, the thingy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not sure if I connect it right here at this part of the door, if it would be connected. Let's find out. Let's build that. I might have to build, oh no, you can see the little connection right there at the door. So it is connected. It is connected. That is nice. So let's go back to our normal there. Building materials. Warden, the ore is just a raw component. In order to build new structures, we need building materials. Build a refinery to turn the ore into building materials. To begin with, clean some space and place the concrete floor. So we need a 2x3 area. The refinery can only be built on reinforced floor. So that's easy enough. So that's kind of why I put concrete all in here. I might be able to just do it right now because we got 2x3 right here in the corner. So production, refinery, and again we can rotate this. You can see it's got like the little chewing up bits right there. So that's important to not kind of have there. It would just seem awkward placing it like that. Again, it might still work, but that would bother me. We could also put it like this, but you know what? I kind of like it. Kind of like it like that. And we will need to provide power, so we can almost just do that right now while we're waiting. Power cable. Actually, it should be connected up because it's right next to this power cable when it's built. So this is good. This is good. I'll take another sip of my coffee. Storage. As a warden, you must know that extracted ore and produced building materials are both kept in special storages. After storage was built, you must select what type of resources to store there, otherwise the unassigned storage will not be used. So you can see, well, you'll see in a minute. For now, I don't think we need to worry about that because we have storage for the building materials and for the ore that we haven't maxed out. So now we're on to food. Warden, the residents won't last long without food. Build a kitchen in the group residential zone. We also need to select the kitchen and place it so that a cook, one of the professionals, has access to it. Then after the kitchen is completed, connect water and power. If the kitchen was connected, you'll see the green and blue lamps on the top. Make one of the residents a cook. Simple enough. Yeah, you just told me that. So we gotta find a space to put. Oh, look at the red lighting in here. Isn't that so sexy? That's so sexy. Maybe I should put blue lighting in here. I'm gonna do it. Put another floor lamp. You know what? Yeah, floor lamp. Sorry, that's the one. Not a floor lamp. Vertical lamp. Yeah, floor lamp. Okay. So let's. Is there really space to have a kitchen? I can build on the other side of... Okay, this is what I'm going to do. On the other side of here, we're going to put a doorway. People can access the kitchen. Oopsies, don't do that. Oxygen level has begun to decrease. May have been caused by either the population's rapid growth or by a faulty air purifier. Well, we'll need to look into that, but I'm quite confident that it will be the our rapid growth. We got 3 new babies. Floor lamp has been constructed. So let me do one thing here. We really don't need a scientist yet, so you might as well do that. You will be the cook. Engineer, janitor. You can be a janitor. You can be an engineer. You don't have use for these guys yet. Maximilian. I guess you can be janitor. You can be engineer. Actually, here we'll do that because we really don't need that many engineers or janitors. But I forgot to actually destroy some of this wall. So we'll do another double door. Make it look kind of nice. Again, I wouldn't normally build a kitchen over here. You know, I feel like the kitchen should be fairly close to the bunker or the beds, and also the toilets and the shower should be close to the beds, and the food should be pretty close to the beds. But this is the tutorial, so you're gonna have to forgive me for just not giving a rat's. I'm not gonna worry about the incubator anymore. Oh my gosh, we're down to 69. Holy shnikes. Alright, here's what... 67. Here's what I'm going to actually have to do. Life support. Let's build a... Yeah. Let's do this. We need to do that. We're down to 60. I don't know if that'll offset it, but it might stop it from going down. Because as is, I shouldn't have focused on getting so many little shitheads in here. It's really not necessary, but... Alright. Okay, it's going up. 58. That's all I need, baby. And you can see, look at... We're doing this, so our raw building material is going up. Or sorry, not our raw building material, our raw ore. And it's 188, but it's being consumed by this. And... Oh, good thing we got so many janitors. Janitors, get in here. Let's actually, since we can, let's do that as well. The vacuum is the Hoover crew. And then we're gonna build a wall. Let's start building this wall out this way. This will be plenty large for our kitchen. Okay, and we could go after this other mine up there, but that's not necessary for the tutorial. We already know what's necessary. Okay, now you build this, and for our kitchen, let's get some tiles. You know what, let's go with red for the kitchen. Normally I'd actually probably prefer blue for a kitchen, but I've already got blue for the bedroom. Red for the bedroom, blue for the kitchen. Blue is kind of cleaner, red is more seductive. Okay, you do that, and we will also build a doorway. We're gonna do the double door. Nice. While they're doing that, where is my floor lamp in here? Wait. What's going on? Oh, it's not connected, eh? It needs power. You want the power. Alright, let's give him some power. So we gotta connect him. There you go, buddy. All for you. Oops, I clicked the wrong tab. That's okay. Look at the health. Everybody's fairly healthy. Oh no. Igor ain't doing so well, and Charlotte ain't doing so well either. Age, oh, they're old. I think they're just getting old. You're just too old. Okay, so that is there. What do we have to do? Build a kitchen. It's under residential zone. Again, you can see the little, not an arrow, but it's like an umbrella. This, does this need to be on any special? I don't think so. Let's put this guy just right here in the corner is okay, I suppose. Somebody else just became an adult. Philo Smith, is that the next? You got Jaden, you got Willow, you got Philo. And the little pastry. Philo pastry has become of age. Alright. Okay, you build that. We've already got a cook assigned, so they should pretty much just go in there and start cooking up these vegetables, making some kind of like meatless stir fry, but that's okay. Stir fry's delicious. Oh, this one's green now. Did I want it to be green or blue? This room's already pretty blue. That's a light blue, though. That's kind of sexy. Kind of like the green. Yeah, the green's pretty cool. Let's go with green. Although we could make it like driver. What is he? The one with what's his face? The guy, friggin' the guy, not Ryan Reynolds, the other like pretty boy. Oh! And then he bashes that guy's head in the elevator. You know what I'm talking about. He wears the scorpion jacket. Why can't I remember his freaking name? Anyways, in the movie, it's very like orange and blue. Like you go through it. That's not an accident, man. The lighting is purposeful. Okay, because the contrast complement. Okay, we need power and water. You guys know what to do. You know what's up. So we click on our water, and we can just this is water right here. We can just connect it like that. And then power is pretty much the same deal. Yeah, we'll just connect it as well. The thing about the power and water, they can be on the same space. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. We got another. No, Igor was trying to hide his real age to avoid work, but no one can escape the watchful warden's eye. Oh, Igor. He wanted to work. Now he doesn't have to work. Igor is gonna die. Warden, life in the bunker can be stare, but your residents will not eat from the floor. Build a canteen table. That's all you had to say. Yeah, where's Igor? Let's look at him. Is this Igor? You don't look too old, man. Wait, he's slacking? Or, oh, he doesn't want to work? Is that what the problem was? Alright, you can be a janitor, you jackass. Oh, is Igor one of the ones that was born? and didn't want to join the working force. That's why he didn't have a profession to begin with. I don't know. I should have kept a more watchful eye on him. Anyways, we got to build a dining table. So we go to residential zone here. Canteen table. And you know what? Let's put it right here so they can access it from all sides. We should get some lighting in here too. It's pretty dark. So let's do a couple of these. You know, what do you want? Warden, cooking can quickly exhaust our scant supplies of food. Build a vegetable patch to start cultivating vegetables. Cover some area with metal floor. Once it's been done, go to da. We know how to do all that. Maybe what I should do... Durability. I've never tried to, like, move an item. Yeah, let's disassemble it. And move it. Somebody disassemble. Because I'm thinking about actually putting the farm up against this wall. Because we got space down here. So we need to do metal floor. Whoopsies. Let's do that. What did... Is that the actual table? Okay. First, let's do the metal floor. Build it. Go here. Go to our residential zone and build this guy like this. That should be good, I hope. Okay. And now we go to farming, vegetable patch. So this is 3. Does it need to be accessible from both sides? Maybe. So maybe, you know, let's just do this just in case. Now this room is getting a little small. That's okay. Maybe I should disassemble this and put it against this wall and then... No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's a tutorial, Michael. Remember, tutorial. We just got to get it done. Okay, speed this up. Sip my coffee. Delicious. Okay. Now we go and we get our farm. Let's put it like this. And then it can be accessed from both sides. And everybody will be happy. Then we need to connect it to power and water and assign a farmer, which... Have I done that yet? Have I done a farmer? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. You can be... Or you be a farmer. Cassia. Okay, farmer is assigned. What's happening here? Water level is low. Some objects have been shut down. What you talking about, Willis? Where's our water at? Oh! No, you didn't. Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. Life support. Let's build a water pump. Concrete floor. I am going to have to demolish... This is going to be awkward to put it in here like this. I don't really want to... Actually, you know what? Cancel that. Let's just demolish this. Yeah. I'm going to put the water in there. I don't want to take up space in the bathroom. That's where people get naked. They need all the floor room that they can get to get naked. Alright, go faster, turkeys. I know the water level's low. You don't need to tell me. I tell you. Oh, actually, don't feel well. A high fever and severe headaches are symptoms of a... Doctors better be prepared. They're not prepared. They're not prepared. They're not, because I don't have doctors. I don't have an infirmary. Okay, do that quickly. For the floor, let's, whatever. Let's just do this. Oh, wait, it needs a concrete floor. Crap. Stop it. Stop it. Demolish this guy. Yes. Floor. Let's go, Michael. It's go time. Build that, and then we build our walls. This is gonna be good. Don't even worry. Shit, yeah, the water's real bad. Let me get our life support and water pump. I like how the tutorial's like throwing the shit at me though, to be honest with you. This didn't happen the first time. It's mostly because I have too many residents and they only have you create like 3 little baby ding-dongs. Is that guy gonna build that shit? You're gonna get trapped in there and it's your own fault. Yeah, all the kids are sucking up the water. That's why it's important to manage resources. Snots. Snots everywhere. An epidemic of common cold has broken out in the bunker. Everyone is coughing and sneezing. Where doctors can handle the... They really can't, but maybe if I just build an infirmary somewhere. Shit. You know what? Let's just put it right there. I don't care. People can get around it. I don't want people to die before I finish this freaking tutorial. And then we gotta get water. Fundamentals. Water. So water can go from here to... Oopsies. To there. And same with power. Seems like one of the water pipes is broken. It may have been disabled by some of the... Okay. That happens too. That's an event. That happens. Where's the... I guess we have to look at the water pipe view. They must have fixed it already. Power cables. Oh my goodness. Where's the power cable? Oh, it was right there. The engineer fixed it. All good. All good in the hood. So now we should have enough... Yeah, look at that. We're up to 90%. And it was pretty much at 0. I need to do power cable for this guy. And a water. There you go, big boy. I could put like a doorway in there, but that's not really necessary. I have a feeling you'll be a great warden. Well, thank you. The vegetable patch is ready and we'll give you the first yield soon. We need a fridge to store the vegetables. Thought I already had a fridge for vegetables. Pretty sure I do. When the fridge is built, we'll connect it and yada yada yada. And we... Oh, I missed that last one. They want us to build a sofa as well. A fridge can go... Not residential. Where's storages? Fridge. I'm just going to put the fridge right here. Yeah. And the sofa... While this is not a very fun room, the sofa could go right there. Let's do that. Oh no, what's power cable, fridge constructed, water level is low. Is that just on like, where is it? For first elderly resident, she retires and will live in the bunker until his or her death. Great. So this is the one that I need to like... Oh, okay, it's going up. It's going up because this guy's helping out. Oh, there's another elderly, I think. Become old, become old. Shit happens, man. Life's a bunker, then you die. Ha! Life in bunker, then you die. The mole men are crawling out of... What? Where's this hole? See how Cassia is so old? She don't have a job no more. She's just like, oh, my knees, my knees. I'm old. Okay, is it under... I think it's resting, isn't it? Sofa? Yeah, sure, you can sit right there next to the garbage recycler. Just listen to its hum. But you can see. how as we get bigger and bigger, there's more stuff going on, more things to manage. Of course, there's one more thing, sport. Warden, the residents of our bunker must maintain a good physical shape. Place an exercise cycle. You'll be able to train regularly. This is one where oh yeah, the infirmary's here. This requires a scientist to be a medic. Actually, and I don't have any scientists assigned. So let's do that now. You will be a scientist. Do I want to do two? No, one should be fine. Okay, now what's going on? Has reached the friggin' are catching a cold. Well, that's okay. It's okay. Look at doctor. Got Dr. Chuck Sizer. Come see me, and I will heal you. Oh, we gotta build the cycle. That's right. Okay. It was under resting, which is controversial. There's a good spot for it. I might have to build something new. Can't really put it here, because that blocks stuff. I don't think I could put it there. Can we put it there? That might work. They can access it from the one side, right? This isn't ugly. Don't worry. When I actually build my own like full begin my first real bunker, non-tutorial bunker, it's gonna be so sweet. You're gonna be like, man, that's so sweet. And I'm like, I told you. Can you guys come? I got a doctor waiting right here. Health. Unfortunately, our residents will inevitably get old. That's why we must take care of it before it's too late. Build an infirmary. Select in the group, we can connect the infirmary to oh, shit. Did I not do that? Make one of the residents scientists. Warden, our bunker has the most basic and outdated technologies. We must have... we will have to conduct a significant amount of research to discover new technologies and possibly improvements for the existing structures. To unlock the new structures and upgrades, we need research points. We just need research points, not a single research points. In order to collect the research points, we must build a research station, select the group, We have to do it on a concrete floor, and we need a scientist to manage it. You don't need to read the rest. This guy he does have power. So I've already done that, but we need to do the research station. So what I'm going to do is, let's dig out, I guess like this area over here. That'll be good. Is somebody trapped in there? Oh, that's a mole man. Alright, well, let's, there's a good area for a research station. I could just dig out this corner here. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's gonna be awkward, but let's go for it. Where's the mole man? Kill him. Look at this old lady. Is that Cassia, or are you just... No, it's Hala. Holler at me, girl. So many old people. Please die. You're taking up space. Sucking up my oxygen. Drinking up my water. Oh, I didn't set this fridge to, vegetables. Not that it really matters, because the other fridge is doing a fine job. Okay, I'm gonna make all this floor concrete. And we'll put the research station there. Oh, yeah. Wait. Do that. I should build a wall there, but let me just double check how large the research station is. Where was it again? Not in life support. Production. What? Misc. It's not resting. Not production. Farming. Not storage. Not... it's not residential, man. Could just go like... whatever. I ain't doing a wall here. There you go. I'm gonna research the new drill bit so I can drill through this shit. The power and assign a scientist. Well, I've got another scientist, so that I don't really need to worry about. And then power. Suck it to me, baby. You can probably just go like that, eh? What's happened here? Keep up with the young. She deserves a retirement. Good. Good riddance. Beat it. I don't need you. Oh shit. I hope that one of my scientists didn't retire. Because that would suck. How's my little infirmary? Where's my infirmary? Why can't I find my infirmary? Oh, it's right here. Did that scientist retire? Ah, they retired. Okay, let's see if hopefully... Okay, you are now the new scientist. Finish the introduction course for the new Bunker Warden. You can now fully take the steering wheel into your firm hands and lead our bunker into the future. I'm sure you'll make me proud. Thanks, jackass. So now we can research stuff. You can see now that I've got a little scientist working away on the research, they're just automatically like farming these research points. So when I go to our research tab here, I can research these various things. So we've got, this is the, you know, the workers tab. This is the residential stuff. So we can either upgrade equipment or just, you know, access equipment, new equipment altogether. And sometimes, I guess, increase the efficiency of the workers. Here is the tempered drill bit. This will allow the workers to dig tough, stony soil. Workers can dig normal soil 10% faster too, which is nice. So if I click this, bam, it's instantaneous. We've already farmed the research points, but now we're down to 9. So I have to wait until we get up to 30, and then I can upgrade to a titanium drill bit, which allows to dig through rocks, and 25% faster in normal soil. And then the diamond drill bit can cut through even the most hardest types of soil and solid rocks, and then we can dig 50% more so in the or faster in the normal soil. Then we also got faster disassembling and digital blueprints. No more messing with paper blueprints. Workers construct new objects, walls, floors, pipes, and cables 10% faster. So that's level 1. We should be able to, you know, after we research it once, research it more than once. Actually, let's do that. Yep. So you can see level 2. Now we go up to 25%. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So now I should be able to. Yeah, man. I can get through this rock that I previously could not. And that opens up a whole new world. It's a whole new world. Our oxygen's going down to 93. But once people start dying... Oh, air purifier is broken. That's why. The engineer. Maybe the engineer retired. So let's take a look and see. And we do have one engineer. But you know what? You can be another engineer. You can go fix it. Which they are doing. It's smoking. It's doing the opposite of purifying the air. It's polluting the air. And has pinched her fingers in a door. Well, Cassia, I never did like you. No cooks. No farmers. Big air purifier's broken. Oh my gosh, it's all breaking. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, I tampered with it. I'll kill all of you kids. So we can, where was it? Farmers. Yeah, we have no farmers. You can be a farmer. We have no cooks. You can be a cook. Disease shows. Well, get it fixed. Cassia. Well, Cassia's just old. Absolute life. Oh, they're not very happy. She's 10. She's knocking on death's door. I mean, she's healthy, but she's old. Oh, yeah. These guys are very old. They're all dead. right? Cannot be assigned to perfect. Oh, no, no, they're not dead, but they're old. Oh, so this Cassie's not that old. I mean, he's kind of old, but not that old. Look at that, 14 years old. Just die already, you freaking jackass. I gotta light more of this room up. That's one thing you don't really think about, lighting. I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. See, look at this sexy lighting, though. Brr, brr, sexy. I like it. Okay, well, you know what? I mean, I can keep playing this, but the tutorial is indeed done. We've gone over the basics and, you know, I think shown a good portion of the game. One thing that's left to do, maybe we should just... Oh, God, what's happening? He's gotten light burns playing a hot soldering iron, infected with mole man rabies, got a broken cable, twisted his ankle. His Charlotte is a dude? Oh, okay. Earthquake. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Residents have been suffering from diseases for a long time. If they don't receive immediate treatment, they will die. But this is what I don't quite understand. Oh, because I don't have another scientist. That's why. So they're not getting healed in the infirmary. So you can see what I'm talking about. You need a constant flow of, like, we should have been incubating this whole time and building more life support stuff, because we need, well, you know, once the scientist is too old and they retire, you need another scientist to man the equipment. It's pretty fun. I was gonna build a lift for the rift, but I don't think we're gonna make it that long. I don't know, maybe let's just try it. We might, I'm not gonna do too much destruction here. Just basically get through and build it. Oh wait, I have to research it, don't I? Where even is... Dance machine. So lift. Alright, let's go to our research because we have 135 points now. 50. That check mark looks backwards. There we go. We can build it there. And we'll just take a quick look and see what the having a second level looks like. Because I've never seen that. I'm gonna... Sorry, I was about to say I'm gonna sneeze, and then I couldn't finish saying sneeze, so I had to mute the microphone. I apologize. Okay. More mole man. Mole men. Of course. Are my people dying yet? Are they dead yet? Why don't you just die? Slacking. Walking. What are you going in here for? You're gonna fall down the rift, you old fart. I don't even know how many there we go. Get a few worker dudes. Actually, you should be a farmer. You can be a cook. You know, we'll just have one engineer for now. Oh wait, we've already got a farmer, alright. Right down there. Okay, please hurry up. Somebody build this freaking thing. Are you gonna be my boy? When I wanna. Residents are starving. You should draw your attention before it's too late. What? What are you talking about? Man, I gotta cook. I gotta cook, man. 34 freaking food. If they're starving, that's their own freaking fault. They need to learn how to eat. Look it, he's cooking. He's probably just getting caught up. Since they're starving. Maybe I need more than one cook. Is that what they're telling me? I don't know. Okay, you need to hurry your ass up, man. How long does this take? Nice. Lift constructed. Residents need a shower pod. Are you kidding me? There's 2 shower pods right here. What'd you leave on the ground? Is that a steamy pile of shit? That's a steamy pile of shit. Okay, how do I go down? Oh yeah, there we go. This is how I go down. You click the little, we're on floor 2. Oh, there. Oh, we can actually look at the levels before we go down. So then I can start building stuff here. Maybe this is floor 2. Do I actually need to build? Let's just test this out. Let's just see. Okay, I'm doing that. Will they come down there and do that? Or maybe I need to build a lift right here. Where was it? There you go. And you can see the green arrow where they will actually come out. So maybe I need to do that. Wrong button, Michael. Okay, let's I just want to figure this out. I just don't think there's anybody going down there because there's so much shit on the ground. The very first death on your watch. It's a sad day for the whole bunker. It's honestly not that sad. There's less people shitting on the floor. Freaking you don't shit where you eat, do you? Apparently you do. Look at this lady. She's like, this is good. Oh, what's that nice warm, you know, stinky aroma? Is that the gravy? Oh, that guy just stepped right through it. I guess I don't really have any janitors. Okay, let's go down. Wait a minute. I already built. That's the lift there. I don't need to build. Oh, that's. Oh, I get it. I get it. So we just cancel that. Oh, that's why they can't build this, or why they can't demolish this. It's because the lift is over here. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. So what if we do like this? Just want to see if they'll destroy that. Cause yeah, they're. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Okay, so this guy's going down. Okay, there's another dead person or a dead mole man. Vacuum him up. I just don't think we have a janitor. Yeah, because there's so much shit on the ground. Go down. There we go. So this guy's down here now. So what we could do... It's interesting. This gives me some stuff to think about. Like, we could do like floors where one is nothing but like beds and toilets and shit. But that wouldn't make very much sense because you're gonna have ore on every single floor. You don't want people having to go up a floor. Did that dude die? Did he just get killed? Rip. Wow. Broken leg. Oh no. This is very bad. Yeah, I think you need to have a mix of everything on every floor, to be honest. You know, have an air purifier on a floor. Well, more than one air purifier, but you know what I'm saying. Water pump and this and that. Actually, yeah, you'd have to have power. And water generation on each floor. Oh, look at these sleepers. You better just die. I think they die when they get to 15, perhaps? Maybe. Happiness when you get older goes down, I guess. Interesting. This shit is still here. I legitimately don't think we have a janitor. We do. A very bad janitor. Blah, 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 blah. There you go, girl. Get to work. What's your name? Alla? Alla? Look at that. Look at those vegetables. Shit in the hallway. There's shit everywhere. Okay. Oh, she's so mad because she's like, why won't these shit stains get out of the tile? Oh wow, they're fighting. It's a mole man. Alright, well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the first episode of Foxman Plays Life in Bunker. Fun tutorial. If you do get the game yourself, I would suggest doing the tutorial. Just kind of get get the feel for the interface and stuff. Again, it's not that difficult once you get going. I've only got a few hours in it myself. Learning the strategy and how to prioritize certain things, that's where the long term, you know, that's what I really need to focus focus on. But we're going to start doing that in the next episode when I build my very own non-tutorial game, save file, whatever you want to call it. And we'll see if we can do things a little more efficiently than we've seen here. We got a lot of people dying, and I haven't been replenishing my population, and hey, but that's the fun of this game. Again, like I said, it's kind of a Fallout Shelters / The Sims / several other games that I'm sure people will kind of see in this one. And I like it more, as I said, than Fallout Shelters. Fallout Shelters is, it's also an iOS, Android game. This is PC, Linux, and Mac. And yeah, it's interesting. Again, it's $18 Canadian, $15, $16 US. So you might want to check it out. Again, it just released on February 25th. So surely there's going to be a few patches and stuff to fix some bugs and tighten things up. But for now, it's still I feel a very playable game, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. And I hope that if you do as well, hey, give me some pointers in the comments below on things, or just how your little bunker is doing, strategies, all that good stuff. Anyways, I will see you in the next episode of Foxman Plays Life in Bunker. Until then, peace out.